Welcome to Rio 360. I'm Marisa Chavez and thank you for joining us.
And I'm Jordan Salcido. Let's get started with the coverage on the All You Need Is Fun event with news correspondent Marisa Chavez.
Hi Roadrunners, I'm Marisa Chavez here with Rio 360 and today we're at the All You Need Is Fun event here at Rio Hondo College hosted by the Division of Arts program, where we have a live musical performance from the Beatles interpretation and lots of events. Rio Hondo College hosted its very first All You Need Is Fun event where community members could enjoy a free Jersey Mike's sub sandwich or a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. Attendees also had the chance to visit the Roadrunner Beer Garden if over the age of 21, where they were greeted by Whittier Brewery, a local brewery in Whittier. Guests also had the opportunity to get a free blanket to lay out on at the lower quads grass area to enjoy the evening. The event took place outside the Learning Resource Center, where they have a live musical performance hosted by the Beatles. We spoke to George Wheeler, who created and hosted the event.
Well, today we have this really great new series that we started, which is called Community Events. We're reaching out to the whole campus community, so this has been everybody involved. So everybody's been collaborating together to come out, and we have this great turnout. So it's very exciting to get this started, and so I think that we're going to start doing this more often.
The All You Need Is Fun event was a great way for the community to come together and enjoy quality time and live musical performances. This has been Marisa Chavez with Rio 360, sending it back to the studio.
Thank you, Marisa, for that coverage on the All You Need Is Fun event. What a great way to connect with the community.
Now on to our very own Jordan with her inside scoop on the City of Whittier's municipal elections.
Hi Roadrunners, my name is Jordan Salcido and I'm here at Michigan Park, one of the many voting locations of the Whittier elections. Most cities hold consolidated elections which combine all state, county, municipal, district, and school district elections on an established date. Whittier, however, holds their general municipal elections in April. In 2021, Whittier City Council opted out of the California Voter Participation Rights Act, a law that prohibits cities from holding separate local elections due to the fact that they often result in decreased participation. As a result of this decision, voter turnout in Whittier has been significantly lower. This can be seen in Whittier's previous general municipal elections, in which only 11% of voters participated in deciding the District 1 council member. One community initiative, Somos el Voto, has been actively campaigning to shift this statistic and encourage more participation in local elections. Board member Efrain Escobedo highlights the significance of their efforts.
Together with our volunteers and partner organizations, we've talked to and contacted over 40,000 voters in the city, and so far we are counting on an increase of close to 40%.
My name is Luis Coronel. I'm here campusing for Whittier. April 14 is the last day to come and vote.
So what are your thoughts? Should Whittier hold consolidated elections to increase the likelihood of participation? This is Jordan Salcido, signing off.
Thank you, Jordan. Congratulations to all the candidates in this year's election.
Now let's hear from Julio De La Hoya with his report on the Songwriter Showcase.
On Wednesday, April 15th, at the heart of the Quad, a rail cafe, where it's usually a place for food and hanging out, inside it was being transformed into a musical setup. Why? For a mini concert. This was the second annual Songwriter Showcase. Students from the songwriting and arranging class came together to set up at the cafe to do mini song performances of their original songs they made from their class, with free snacks for anyone that came to the show. With a live and public audience watching them, many of the students did it proudly, like student Dakota Silent Flutter, who overcame his nerves to perform in front of many people.
Well, I mean, of course, it's nerve-wracking, but, still pretty fun. Glad I did it, First thing that I wasn't going to do it, my teacher convinced me to. Overall, I'm glad to be here at Rio, Glad I have this opportunity to perform, learn music, play it, it's really fun.
This event was created by teacher Amy Gordon, who wanted to give her students a chance to do something different.
I wanted to give the songwriting students a chance to perform in a intimate but public venue, so I thought the Rio Cafe was a perfect place for them to try out their songs, also try out performing in a little bit of an unconventional but pretty common type of place for a songwriter open mic event. And it's also just a great thing for them to connect with their peers and to invite friends and family to come check it out. So really proud of the students for performing their original songs. And I know it can be really scary, but they're doing it and they all turned out really, really well.
What an amazing talent the students have. Thank you so much, Julio.
Thank you for watching Rio 360. We hope you enjoyed our segment.
Remember to follow El Paisano Media on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, X, and YouTube to keep updated on all things Rio Hondo.